Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. At this time, I want to share a simple setup for you beginners who might be interested in playing as a begetter, especially the M.Atk Homunculus build, both how to play to run weeklies, along with the details of the equipment and cards and the requirements needed. But keep in mind, this is just my reference, so that you guys are not too difficult to understand and can remain confident to play this job. The following is one example that I can share. When I tried to join a public party, which happened to be one of the activities on the weekly list, namely Oracle Nightmare 11. Because the composition of the team is quite good, and the character that I use also includes a low deposit, I choose to be damage support and help others to collect monsters in one place, to make it easier for the main DPS to finish monsters per wave. In playing with this M.Atk type homunculus build begetter job, there are several important things that you must know, especially if you use Ragnarok and Amister, where Ragnarok himself will act as an attack provider, and Amister will be a tank, who will issue the taunt skill to collect monsters at one point. The first thing you must pay attention to is the standing position. Standing position really determines when we attack and defend, especially in the very narrow Oracle map. Therefore, try to stand at an easy point to attack, defend and run. For example, in this video, we can see my standing position. Not too close to the monsters, but not too far to make mobility easier. The second most important thing, namely the position of attack and defense. For attacking positions, use the homunculus merge and life merge buffs. Place hell plants at strategic points, allowing you to collect monsters at a certain point, so that Amister's taunt skill is able to keep these monsters from getting separated, and Ragnarok's skill is also able to deal maximum damage to the monster gathering area. In addition to the attacking position, we must also pay attention to the defensive position. In this position, don't forget to use the health link skill, so that attacks that cause damage to us can be transferred to the homunculus. Likewise, if you are hit by an abnormal status, immediately use the Magic Devour skill, so that Ragnarok casts a skill that can heal the status both for him and for us. It takes the right time for everything to run smoothly, so that we will be able to survive. Keep learning to understand the right time. This is an example of the equip card and headwear that I use. It seems that it is still friendly with beginners, because I am still focusing on the description X of the stats only, and not including the random attribute, but it doesn't rule out, if you have something better than this, then just use it. Here are the runes that I haven't used, although not optimal, but enough to be used as a base. There are two important runes in the job Begetter, namely the Void Summon S rune, with the third line active, and the Vine Purgatory S rune, also with the third line active. It's time for us to check the handbook. Here you can see, the stats of the handbook are very low, and of course, you can be said to be a beginner, right? But don't be discouraged. Increase your handbook gradually, until later you can get to a higher level. Don't hesitate to ask friends, and veteran players, because we'll be happy to help. Maybe enough videos from me. Thank you very much for watching.